All right, guys. So as you all know, we got this TikTok ban that's happening, and I was thinking that it wasn't going to get banned for the simple reason that Trump's coming into office, and with Trump coming into office, he took a shitload of money from what's that dude's name, Jeff Yass or something like that, and that guy doesn't want TikTok banned. And Trump flips all the time. He flipped when Elon Musk gave him a lot of money. He flipped on electric cars. You know, he flipped for Miriam Adelson when he took a lot of money from her. This is what he does, right? He's a perfectly, purely transactional politician, super corrupt. And so I was like, I think Trump will come in and save it. But apparently, this is getting done like just before Trump gets in. And so it's happening. It's apparently happening. But listen to this. This is from Ken Klippenstein. The Biden administration quietly carves TikTok ban loophole for itself. Leaked documents show. So in other words, they want to ban TikTok for you, but not for them. Now remember, what's the argument China's taking our data and we don't want that. We don't want China taking our data. Okay, I need to be clear about this. That argument literally never made any sense at all. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Everybody already has all of your data. Trump signed a law in his first term. It was a bill that had like a 6% approval rating, which destroyed your internet privacy rights. Now, if you give your information to any outlet online, they have the right to then sell that data to other people online. And everybody sold it everywhere. Everybody has everybody's data. It's gone. It's done. It's over. Everybody has your data. Everybody does. The idea that, we need to keep it from China. Well, that ship sailed like a fucking decade ago, bitch. Why are we pretending? Well, we know why they're pretending. Because the real reason they wanted to ban TikTok is they couldn't control the narrative on TikTok. During the Israeli genocide on Gaza, that was like the number one spot, the hotbed of pro-Palestine voices. It was wall to wall. And then the AIPAC, the Israel lobby, got involved, threw a bunch of money at the politicians and said, axe this thing. This is bad for Israel. This is bad for us. Axe that. And they said, yes, sir. That's why we are where we are. But all right, let's get more specific here. The looming ban on TikTok will not apply to certain U.S. State Department employees responsible for public diplomacy, according to an internal cable signed by Secretary of State Anthony Blinken that I obtained. According to the document, the Biden administration has quietly exempted these personnel from the ban, regardless of any potential failure of TikTok to be divested of its foreign People's Republic of China ownership. Here's why that's ironic. Public diplomacy refers to U.S. State Department messaging, i.e. propaganda, targeted at foreign audiences to promote U.S. interests abroad, as the department puts it. In other words, while the Biden administration is trying to ban Chinese-owned TikTok over concerns about foreign influence operations, the White House is quietly working to use TikTok for its own foreign influence activities. This is just one of a bundle of contradictions in the administration's attempt to ban the app, not the least of which includes the fact that both the Biden and Harris campaigns aggressively used TikTok last year to reach millions of voters. This is what I can't fucking stand, man. I hate when they so flippantly make a decision that impacts so many people in a negative way. Like, I'm not a big TikTok user, but I know a lot of people who are, and they're going to be like, fuck, this sucks. It reminds me of when I was in high school, online gambling was big at the time, online poker was big at the time. And I have a friend who literally sort of did it as a job. Like, he made a living doing online poker. He was just a really good poker player. And he's one of those people who would sit there playing 6 different tables at a time, right? And get this. One day, they decided, because of the casino lobbying, the government decided, we're banning online poker. So what do? They froze everybody's accounts. So my buddy had $400,000 in his account. It was like a bank for him. Gone. All of it gone. Poof. Up in smoke. There goes $400,000 that he made from playing poker nonstop. The idea that we're doing this for your own good. Fuck off. You're not doing it for our own good. You're just fucking making shit up. You have other ulterior motives, and you don't care who you hurt in the process. You don't care. And that's what this is. You don't care that there's some people who literally do TikTok and that's their job. You don't care that this is how a lot of people blow off steam and they laugh and they watch things that they like. You don't care. You don't care. Fuck you. If you, in the government, if you want to help us, stop with this bullshit of, I want to help you, so I'm going to stop you from doing that thing. I'm going to stop you from doing that thing. No, if you want to help us, give us healthcare, bitch. Give us healthcare like every other developed country. You want to help us? Mandate paid time off by law. So you have a right to take 3 weeks off, 4 weeks off, and there won't be any retaliation from your boss, and you won't get paid $0 in the process. You want to help us? Do a 4-day work week. If you really want to help us, there's ways you can help us. Do Social Security for all. This is how you help us. You want to help people? Okay, help people. Do actual shit that would literally help them. Instead, it's we're going to take that away from you to help you. Stop it. Stop the thing. I'm going to make you stop the thing. Like, fuck you. Just fuck you. Just get out of our lives like that. Jesus Christ. A spokesperson for the State Department did not respond to a request for comment at the time of publication. The Supreme Court is currently hearing a case brought by TikTok arguing that the proposed ban would violate the First Amendment. At the heart of the debate is whether TikTok is distinctive enough that Americans' speech taking place on the platform could not happen elsewhere. Publicly, the Biden administration argues that competing platforms are plenty good enough to substitute for TikTok. But privately, the administration appears to think otherwise, as the cable I obtained suggests. The document opens with an explicit reference to the substantial opportunity cost of being unable to use TikTok, saying, the Bureau of Global Public Affairs recognizes the substantial opportunity cost of public diplomacy practitioners' inability to access TikTok and is pleased to share the department has approved 2 limited exceptions to the general prohibitions on use of the platform. So if you, the American public, would like to exercise your First Amendment rights on TikTok, tough luck. Instagram and YouTube are good enough. Never mind the suite of intuitive video editing software available on TikTok, but not on those other platforms. Quit your whining and make do. Unless, of course, you're the government, in which case, only TikTok will do. In fact, the cable stresses how crucial the platform is due to its popularity and status as a primary source of news for audiences around the world, particularly among young people. The platform, now one of the most downloaded digital platforms globally, is increasingly a primary source of news for audiences around the world, including those under 35 years of age, a critical demographic for PD engagement. In the near term, conversations on the platform shape the policy environment in which we operate. Longer term, they are shaping the perceptions of a generation of foreign audiences. It's just incredible. They're admitting this is crucial to the public square. This is crucial to get ideas out there. But we're going to ban you from using it, and we're going to use it for fucking U.S. propaganda. I just hate it so much. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I hate what they're doing so much. The cable dated January 5th of this year sent the State Department's Public Affairs section goes on to explain the legal maneuver the Biden administration used to carve out the loophole. We get to use it, and it's okay, but you can't. You're not allowed to use it. Anyway, you guys get the gist of it. Fuck him for banning TikTok. And by the way, the other thing is, now, Joe Biden, yet again, you've opened up the door where if Trump comes in and he reverses it, his approval rating is going to skyrocket with young people because young people fucking love TikTok. So you've opened up the door for him to be like, okay, I'll just reverse this deeply unpopular thing that you did. And again, he also has the private incentive to do it too because he took a lot of money from the owner, right? So he might actually do it. If he were to do it, he would do it for the corrupt reason. He wouldn't do it for the right reason, but he'd end up doing it and his approval rating would go up with young people. The way the Democrats do self-inflicted wounds and the degree of hypocrisy here is absolutely astonishing. It is just astonishing what we're looking at. Fuck them. Don't ban it. I'm sorry for all you guys that use TikTok and you're losing it now. That really does suck. I mean, I can't imagine. I literally couldn't. How could I do without YouTube? Right? It's what I do. Like if YouTube was just taken from me like that, oh my God, I'd be inconsolable in that scenario. Oh, by the way, while we're on this topic of social media, I'll tell you guys, go follow me on Blue Sky. I'm now on Blue Sky. Eventually, I'm going to get banned from Twitter. I know it. I go after Elon Musk on a daily fucking basis. Deport his ass. Deport him. And so any day now, I'll probably get banned on Twitter. Follow me on Blue Sky. It's the name is Kyle Kulinski Show on Blue Sky. Kyle Kulinski Show. Okay? Somebody has Kyle Kulinski. It's a fan account. It's Kyle Kulinski Show. Go follow on Blue Sky. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.